Montana has a remarkable culture of service. Each year, over 323,000 Montanans volunteer more than 28 million hours of service, contributing labor valued at $700 million. Through the annual ServeMontana Awards, we honor Montanans whose commitment to serving our state and their communities is truly exceptional. These awards recognize outstanding national service members, community volunteers, and organizations who demonstrate the highest degree of service, volunteerism, and leadership. This year's ServeMontana Award winners are nominated by members of their communities for years of contributions that have and continue to benefit others through formal service as well as simple daily acts of kindness. They were then selected by members of the Montana Commission on Community Service. The work of these outstanding citizens is made all the more profound by the COVID-19 pandemic. Through their service, these individuals and organizations laid the groundwork for a stronger state that can weather this and any storm as long as we stand together. Thank you for joining me virtually to celebrate and thank these dedicated folks. It's my honor to announce the following Montanans and organizations as recipients of the 2020 ServeMontana Award. Ellie Casada of Helena, who at 11 years old founded the organization Helping Hearts to offer musical performances, activities, and companionship to folks in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. She's also a student at C.R. Anderson and member of the Helena Youth Orchestra. Helping Hearts is now 2 years old, and at 13, Ella is already a respected community figure. Domingo DJ Zapata of Helena, a member of the Helena Police Department and head coordinator for Running for Montana's Future, an organization that buys shoes for children in need. He's the Southwest Montana Regional Coordinator for Special Olympics Law Enforcement Torch Run, in addition to serving as an Angel Fund board member, mentor for the Montana Youth Challenge Academy, and coaching basketball at the YMCA. He's also a dad and assists with his Girl Scout troop. And I'd like to think, since I made Officer Zapata take his first real run with Special Olympics, that I had a part in pushing him along the way. Congratulations, DJ. Norm Sherrard of Glasgow retired from teaching several years ago, but is still the busiest guy in town. The city of Glasgow put in an outdoor skating rink near his house, so he decided that he would maintain it. Since that only keeps him occupied in the winter, he works with the Cal Ripken baseball group to maintain their field. In coordination with the military, he's refinishing a jet on display in front of the local museum. He helps his neighbors care for their lawns and shovel their sidewalks. And he and his wife even pick up trash on their daily walks. Norm is a living example of how daily small acts of kindness add up to an enormous effort. Twilight Anderson of Oakland has served on the local school board for 5 years, 2 as chair. Her involvement doesn't stop at being on the school board. She serves as head coach of every level of basketball and chairs the reunion committee. You can find Twilight flipping burgers at every reunion so that the attendees can enjoy themselves. She also wrote and received 4 grants for the school, which funded a modern sound system for the music department, updated technology for the science department, an engineering evaluation, and a Lego league. When 2 members of her community had cancer, Twyla assisted with their benefit events while undergoing treatment for cancer herself. Because of Twyla, Opheim is a great place to live and learn in. Donnie Wetzel Jr. of East Helena is a member of the Blackfeet tribe. Donald serves as the American Indian Youth Development Coordinator for OPI. developing youth leadership practices centered in self-identity and indigenous knowledge, combined with modern educational methods and social-emotional supports. He's a veteran volunteer of 20 years, helping with suicide prevention programs, athletic and entrepreneur programs, service learning, and more. Through his tireless work, Donald helped establish the Montana Indian Hall of Fame in 2007, and to honor the legacy of Montana's Native American athletes. Congratulations, Donnie. Francis Topper Jono of Whitehall has served his community as a volunteer EMS provider since 1969. Topper retired from law enforcement after 39 years of service, during which he was both deputy sheriff and town marshal. He served over 50 years, and during that time has been on countless 911 calls, served as a critical team player in search and rescue missions. He maintains Jefferson Valley's ambulances and continues to drive the ambulance on just about every call, no matter the time or day of the year, including Christmas. Congratulations, Topper. Jack Berg of White Sulphur Springs has been dedicated to his community for the past 4 decades. He rises to any occasion, like delivering propane in the middle of the night to somebody who's run out. He serves on the church, hospital, and ambulance boards. Jack was one of the first licensed EMTs in our state. His license number is 13. And he's still dedicated to the Marr County Ambulance through both calls and teaching classes. He's helped train over 200 EMTs, ensuring that his legacy of service will continue. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention Montana chapter of Butte. It was founded in 2001 and has been working to educate Montana about suicide prevention, advocate for life-saving legislation, and support those who've experienced loss or who've lived through this experience. This year, they've reached over 2,500 Montanans with gatekeeper trainings, directed AFSP program delivery, and tabling opportunities. Because of their dedication to prevent suicide in Montana, they were asked to take over the statewide suicide prevention conference, are currently working with the planning committee to reach that goal. They have saved lives in Montana. I want to really thank all of the recipients for your work. I'm grateful to your dedication to our state and your fellow citizens. Though we can't celebrate in person just quite yet, that doesn't mean I can't invite our entire state to celebrate virtually with each of you. You exemplify the best of Montana with your selfless service. Again, on behalf of me, on behalf of my family, Montana Community Service efforts, and indeed the entire state, thank you for all you do, and congratulations.